My name is Alex Weir. I'm looking forward to getting this summer semester up and running. Can't wait to learn more about the curriculum and assessments and everything that we're going to be learning this summer between COU 619 and 620. I just want to take a moment. I hope with the last 3 months or so of quarantine that you, yourself, and your families were safe and healthy. Those of you that have kids and had to go on to online learning because your school's closed, God bless you. I know around here, the families that I talk to, it's been a trying experience to say the least, and we are all hoping to go back to school on time come the fall out here in New York. Um, those that have been in the areas where the last 2 weeks of riots and protests have been, I believe we are all being heard, we are all being seen, and everyone's life matters. So, with that being said, I don't have a lot of knowledge, skill, what have you, on curriculum development. Specifically, I did get to take part, I would say, for a lack of a better term, excuse me, of assisting the director of the school counseling department here in the district that I was participating with, because New York State is constantly evolving and changing their requirements. Different things had to be taken out, replaced, new pages needed to be added, the whole 9 yards. The district still hasn't finished their curriculum. I won't be a part of it anymore. Um, I will unfortunately have to have another year in internship because I had to step back in the spring due to some family uh, illnesses. So I'm looking forward to going into a different school district and learning more about their curriculum. As far as the instruction goes and the assessments, I didn't see a whole lot of assessments during practicum and internship. Instruction, there was a lot because the counselors are constantly going into the classrooms. The one thing that I can really go back on is when I first started in the workforce, um, as far as like an educational piece goes, I was a TA for Head Start for 2 years working with preschoolers that, anywhere from 3 to 5 years old. The instruction and the assessments that we had to use for and with these students was complicated. Like, I couldn't believe how complicated and intense an assessment can be on a student coming into our program. And that was really mind-opening, eye-opening. And I did the assessments a couple of times, and I felt it was very hard to have the student stay engaged because a lot of the time, they're they want to look out the window, they want to see what the other students are doing in the classroom. Um, so as far as getting that under my belt, I'm really looking forward to using that as an experience, as examples to see what I can learn via this class to help me better for when I get into a school, unless or if I were to go back to a preschool setting. The instruction of the curriculum, again, with the Head Start, I didn't build the curriculum. The county I live in built the curriculum, and I think there's 5 or 6 schools. There was, in the mid 2000, like 2013, 14, 15ish. And we all did the same thing. We could do things a little bit differently, but we all pretty much had the same schedule every single day. And the 2 years that I did, we literally did the same thing twice. So it was my first year, we did, I don't even know what. I can't even remember. But what we did my 1 year there, we did it again the second year. I can't imagine have been a teacher for Head Start for X amount of years and having to do the same thing over and over again. because the curriculum never changed. I've talked to the teachers at the high school and the elementary schools that I was doing practicum and internship with, and I asked them about the curriculum, and that is always changing. They never do the same thing twice, and if they do, they really couldn't come up with a rhyme or a reason why they were doing it. So, to highlight, I don't know a whole lot about everything. I'm looking forward to gaining more knowledge about curriculum development, instruction, and assessment. I feel curriculum is obviously very important because everyone needs to know what they're doing. Instruction of that curriculum, or of anything for that matter, is very important. You need to be able to connect with both student and teacher and staff, and sometimes even the families. And the assessments, I don't know if I'll ever get my hands on assessments, just with this last year and a half of working within the school and then having my previous experience for Head Start. I don't know. I can only hope. Um, so yeah, so that's what I know and what I want to know. Just a little bit about me, because I'm doing everything backwards. I live here in New York State. You probably have seen the governor every single day for the last 3 months. I'm hoping that with reopening, everything kind of, and I'm saying kind of loosely, returns to somewhat normal. I'm, I'm sure I'm not the only one here who has thought that doing absolutely nothing for the last 3 months has driven me up a tree. I am a school bus driver, so I was furloughed. I will be laid off at the end of June, technically, because that's when the school year ends. So I'm really hoping that we go back in September. I still have 200 hours of the internship to complete, so I have between the fall and the spring with the cohort that's behind us to accomplish that. So fingers crossed, New York State goes back in September. So yeah, that's my video. And I am 100% looking forward to finishing these last 2 academic classes with everyone, and those that are moving on to bigger and better dreams and jobs and everything else. I wish you the best of luck. I'm rooting for you, even though now I'm going to be a year behind you. So, yeah, good luck, and we're going to rock this semester. See you guys later.